Monique is joyful. Monique is joyful. Welcome to Monique is joyful. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Good morning, everyone. Joyful ones. Today is my last day of chemo. Yay! I've been on chemo since the beginning of March, I believe, or either the end of February. It's probably like the end of February, and now it is July 20th, and I'm about to do my 16th round of chemo for breast cancer. And by the grace of God, I'll be healed by His stripes. I'm already healed by His stripes, and I am so excited. I'm just so happy about this, and I just wanted to share this moment because, even in the midst of the storm, I've been so blessed, and I would like to thank everybody for all the love and prayers, all my family, all of my friends, just everyone for being here, that thought of me, that prayed for me. I really appreciate it, and all the good vibes, and I just like to say thank you. Bye. Hello guys, I'm in my last chemo, and I just wanted to say God is amazing, and
yes, He is.
like always,
yes, He is.
Choose joy, because that's why Monique is joyful, because no matter what, I know God is real, and He always been there, and He's there for all of us. You just gotta trust Him.
Yes, ma'am. You said
Amen.
it. Amen.
Hi guys, welcome back. I am so happy to talk to you today. I have a health update to share, and I'm so happy to say it. I've already tried to record this, and I did once already, but I needed to re-record it because I was so emotional that I just wanted to start over. So this is a whole nother day. I had my breast surgery for my cancer. It was the last part of my treatment plan that I had, and I had my surgery on September 1st, and um, I I did the video when I was in the hospital for the night that I was in the hospital. That's on one of my prior videos. I think it's under my cancer journey. I think that's what I call that playlist. But I hope that you guys have been doing awesome this week. Uh, I hope that you're feeling great, and I hope that you know that no matter what you're going through, God is always there, and He is so real. He is awesome all the time. And I know things can be hard sometimes, but just keep your faith and keep to just pray and talk to Him, and take your problems or in your happiness and your joys, take it all to Him. Just. But what I want to say is, I got my pathology report back, and let me tell you what happened. Okay, my doctor, my breast surgeon, she is really awesome. She's a beautiful person. Like, I was so fortunate to have the doctors that I had between my oncologist and my breast surgeon, and even my nurse. He was awesome also. But she was the one who told me that I no longer have cancer. I don't have cancer anymore. When they test the tissue that they took out, when they tested it and went through all that, it is very specific. Like, they break it down by the parts and everything, like bit by bit on the pathology report. She said that I no longer have cancer. And I'm so thankful. I'm like, look, I done cried so many times. Like, today is September 30th, and I found out on the 10th, and I tried to record this 2 or 3 times. And I just want to say God is so awesome. He is so awesome. He was awesome when I had cancer, and he still is awesome. He's been awesome no matter what. That's why I keep saying, and it's the truth all the time. To me, it's the truth all the time. And like, I just want you to know that no matter what you're going through, like, it might not be as big as cancer, or it might be cancer too. It might be um, any autoimmune disease. You know what I mean? It could be anything. It could be depression. It can be unemployment. Anything. Just take it to God, and He will work it out for you, however that He sees fit for you. But just trust Him, and don't let what it looks like, you know, don't let the situation that it it could be, you know, or just don't give up. Just don't give up. Don't give up. And I know that, like, I've been through 16 rounds of chemo this year. I've had a couple of biopsies before I even started chemo. Um, and I've had my surgery after all of it. And I'm just so thankful to be well again and to feel better again. And I'm just so thankful that God allowed me to be healed. And I want to encourage anybody that's going through cancer or any other health issues to just take your problems, and take your heart aches and your pain, and take it to God and pray about it, and He will carry you through whatever you're going through. He will give you peace when it's hard to feel peaceful. That's I explain can't explain. you know I'm amazed that I got this far. I mean, as far as in talking without tears, but I think it's because I've already been crying and for so many days, and just thinking about the whole situation, and how God, and how awesome God is all the time. All the time. He is awesome. And I thank Him. And I'm going to thank Him for the rest of my life and beyond that. And I just want you guys to be encouraged, because this was not anybody that's ever been through any real health problems knows it's not easy. And sometimes I felt discouraged. But even when I felt discouraged, I just look up and know God was carrying me. And He will carry you, and He does carry you. You just gotta know that. Or you gotta, if you didn't know that, just think about it. Like, it's nothing that we are doing. You know what I mean? Like, God blessed me to have some good doctors because they cared. And you know what I mean? But it wasn't the doctors who healed me. It was the grace of God that healed me. So, and God put the doctors that He put there that were, I was blessed to have the doctors that I did have, and the nurses that I did have. But if it wasn't by God's grace and His mercy on my life, I it's a guilt. I wouldn't have gotten better again. And I know that. And that's why, just be thankful. What I've learned from all of this, because I can't tell anybody else how to feel, but I'm going to tell you guys how I feel. It's just in what I've learned from all of this, and what I already knew, and what is just like concrete in my mind, is just trust God. I can't say I learned to trust God, because I already trusted God. Because as anybody that seen me and my son, like, I had him when I was younger. I was young when I had him, and yeah, that wasn't easy. I had to trust God through everything. You know what I mean? Everything that I've been through, even though I put myself in that position to be a mother at a younger age before I was even on my own yet. You know what I mean? When I was still living in my parents' house. And even with all of that, and even before that, even way before he even came along, it's like, I've experienced a lot of ups and downs. I've been in situations when I was a kid where I was bullied, because I thought, like, if you try to be nice to people, that, when I was really young, before, I wouldn't be nice to people and they would be just, you know, mean, because I guess they saw that I was a nice person. And it seems like sometimes when you are a nice person, especially when you're nice and you don't speak up right away with people. And that's how I used to be when I was a child. I'm not that way now. Not I lived too long to be that way. But but when I was a child, I dealt with bullying, and the thing that kept me is the Lord through that, because I think about all the other children and children that I've seen on the news, and children who have hurt themselves, tried to hurt themselves, and have been successful and committed suicide because of constant bullying and letting people just break them down, basically. But when you're a child, until you, and even as an adult, it's some adults that, you know, don't have a lot of confidence. And for me, God gave me confidence, in myself. Um, and because I feel like nobody's life is worthless, and if God put you here, it's for a reason. If you made it here, it's for a reason. So don't ever let anybody make you feel like you're less than. And that goes to if you're young watching me, or if you are older watching me. Or, you know, just know that you are important. Your life matters and you are loved. And if you don't know nobody that's walking around that could tell you that they love you, I'm going to tell you that God loves you. God loves everybody, and he loves us unconditionally. And he loves us when we don't even deserve anything for how we may act and do other people and treat ourselves at times. And I just want to tell you that if he can do it for me, and he's done it for so many other people, whatever you praying on, it might not happen when you want it to happen. It might not even happen the way that you wanted it to happen, because God works in his own time. But I just want to let you know that don't give up on yourself. Don't give up. Your situation may look bleak, but God is a miracle worker. You know what I mean? God created everything in this earth, on this earth, and all these everything. You know what I mean? Around us. And I just want you to know that even if you don't fit the mold, or like for me, I just feel like just keep going, just keep pushing. Even when you have times where you might have to cry yourself to sleep. You know what I mean? Don't give up. Please don't give up on yourself. Don't give up, because God ain't gave up on us. He's not giving up on us. The only way that you are gonna lose is if you give up on yourself and give up on God. Give up on, just trust him. Because I was praying for to be healed in a way that I would still get a chance to live and be here and be healthy again. And the Lord answered my prayers. But for all the people who don't get a chance to have a full healing while they're on earth, trust, if they had a relationship with the Lord, they heal now, even if they're not here right now physically. But I just want you to know that God is so awesome. I don't have cancer anymore. And like I said, he was awesome even if I had still had cancer. But I'm just saying that prayer changes things and it works. And sometimes we might not get what we ask for the way that we asked for it. You know what I mean? Because I have some changes that are different for me now that I have to, but I'm so thankful to be alive that, you know, all that stuff, it doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? I'm just so thankful to be here and be well and to just be a part of this day. I feel good. Amen. I feel I'm able to do what I hadn't been able to do, you know, and I just want to say, just keep the faith. No, I'm okay. Thank you. That was my other son. I don't know if you guys could hear him, but he was trying to see if I need some tissue. I actually do, but I'll be okay. Because I just wanted to share my good news and encourage whoever needed right now and let you know that you're not alone. And if you want to share some good news, please put your good news in the comments because I love to hear good news. And if you need some encouragement, please put it in the comments. I will respond. And just have a beautiful day. You see, I finally put some hair on my head. I mean, I got a little hair that's growing back, but yeah, I decided to put on my wig for today. Since now the weather is fall officially, and here it feels like fall now. You know what I mean? So, yeah, God is so awesome, and I just wanted to let you guys know what happened for me. You know what I mean? And I'm sure it's so many other survivors. If you are a cancer survivor, I'm trying to encourage someone that's going through it because when I was going through my chemo, which was literally the last chemo I had was July, and it's just September, but it's tomorrow, I believe, is October 1st, and hopefully I'll have this posted um tonight, like for tomorrow, so it'll actually be like a fresh post. You know what I mean? Because I know sometimes I post stuff and it's slow. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I post it and then I don't get to post. I record it. I mean, and I don't get to post it until like a week later, 2 weeks later, sometimes depending on what was going on. But now that I don't have to think about going through chemo, praise God, I don't have to. And I got my port taken out of my chest. And for anybody that has had chemo or knows someone who went through cancer and had a port in their chest, it's basically a plastic device that is in your chest that has a tube connected, and it delivers medicine through your heart. When your heart pumps, it helps pump your chemotherapy when you're getting your chemo through your body better, through your blood better, without sticking you all in your arms a whole bunch of times. And I got my port taken out because they said I don't need it no more by the grace of God, because my pathology report said, I'm going to say it again, that I am cancer free. I am cancer free. And I had to have my surgery, and they checked my tissues and they checked my lymph nodes, and I don't have cancer anymore. I do have, some scars and things that I'm gonna have forever, but I accept those scars because that's just a part of my story. It's a part of my testimony. And I just want you to know that no matter what you're going through, God is there and He is so real. You just gotta trust Him. You gotta learn how to trust Him. If you don't know how to trust Him, just talk to Him. Because for me, that's how it all started. With just my prayer. You know what I mean? And for me, my prayers when I talk to God is just like how I'm talking to this camera, because there's nobody else in here. It's just me and this camera. And I know God is watching me because He's been watching me all along, and He watching us all. And please don't give up. And I even know it can be hard because I'm gonna tell you, like with the side effects that I experienced with my chemo, I just really was real tired. Like I said, constipated, and I couldn't taste most of my food, which was hard for me because I like to eat. Anybody that knows me knows I get excited about some food. Okay, I I appreciate flavor. So anyway, that was hard, and I'm able to taste most of my food now. The only thing I haven't tried, like as far as juice and stuff, like things that were really sweet, like juices, they were nasty. Like when my taste buds was off, and I haven't even tried it. Like I might have tried to have a little bit of juice maybe a few weeks ago, but I'm really trying to stick to not really drinking much, not drinking a lot of sugar anyway, because it's like a lot of empty calories. So, and it's not really good for you anyway, unless it's like a natural juice that you juiced yourself, you know what I mean? Or you saw somebody else make with real fruits and stuff. But if it's not like a smoothie, basically, type of thing. But anyway, one thing that I want to start doing as a cancer survivor, man, this is my first time saying cancer survivor, a breast cancer survivor on my channel, is I want to start um, working out. You know what I mean? Like I used to work. I worked out on and off throughout my life. Like I was never always at the gym every day or always working out every day, but I had some type of consistency, and then I would stop. You know what I mean? Because I think sometimes I would do it for a while and then I would stop. But I want to do it in a way that it's like beginner workouts for like somebody like me who's just coming off of having a serious health condition and they trying to build back up, because your health is your wealth. You know what I mean? As far as I mean, that's your wealth for real. Your spiritual health and your health, physical health, to me, is everything, because you could get another job. Jobs come and go. I mean, they're important as far as in, taking care of your business and stuff like that. But like, say if you can work yourself and stress yourself to death, basically, and make yourself sick, worried about money. You know what I mean? But to me, like after going through cancer and stuff, I just have a whole different perspective, and I was getting that perspective, but it's really solid now. You know what I mean? Like the things that I used to think about that used to matter like that don't matter like that. Like I was never, like I'm not a materialistic person per se. Like I know you need money to do what you need to do, and it's a blessing. Ain't nothing wrong with having money. I'm gonna say that. I'm not trying to. It's a blessing if you can have money to help yourself, help your family, help whoever else you can help. You know what I mean? It's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying it's not everything. You know what I mean? It's not gonna save your, well, it's not everything. That's what I'll just leave it at that. It's definitely not everything. And if you have your health, please take care of yourself the best you can, because like I didn't realize how many young people, like of course, like I know it's children who get cancer, and it's so sad. You know what I mean? And I hate that that happens. As a matter of fact, guys, if you don't know what St. Jude is, please support all these different if you're able to support stjude.org, www.stjude.org. I'll put the link when I post this. I'll have the link to that, to donate money to help with the St. Jude's Hospital, where the children and their families, they don't have to worry about doctor bills to help pay for their treatments. That's a blessing. And there was another I think I wrote it down. It was another young lady who has a charity. I'm sure it's a lot of young people who have charities in their memory because that helps other young people and children, who are living with cancer or any other whatever type of health condition, because it's so many different ones. I just don't know a lot of them off the top of my head, but it's a lot of charities that, and you can start your own, you know what I mean, to help someone else and help where you can, you know, and just pray for everybody because that's free, or, I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to continue to pray for everyone, and I don't have to know you to have love in my heart for you. And I pray that, I wish that in this world, and I'm going to keep on praying for it, that one day I hope that people can just respect each other's differences and just love. Life is too short for all this hate and all this stupidity that's out, that's been going on forever. But anyway, I know I'll talk about a lot of stuff, but I just wanted to share my awesome, wonderful, amazing news. And I'm going to say it again. I am a breast cancer survivor, and I found out on September 10th because my doctor, she called me. It was like, I didn't even know I had got a message. Like, she called me telling me to call her, and I called her, and then she told me, and I was just screaming, God, it all should have. I mean, okay, I'll never forget that moment. And I'm so thankful. And I want to tell all my breast cancer and other types of cancer survivors. And I also want to, like, show remembrance and love to all the people that I've known along the way who passed away from cancer, whether I knew them personally or I knew them as somebody that I knew as a celebrity. Like, for example, you know me, Chadwick Boseman with his colon cancer, and now more people are aware. And another thing I want to say, speaking about cancers and all of this, like, honestly, please, if I could tell you one thing, also another thing is, please get your checkups. If you blessed to have insurance, or please, even if you don't have insurance, if you don't feel good, go to the doctor. But if you have insurance, please use your insurance. And if you're not feeling well, don't be afraid to make a bill. Just go to the doctor and at least get checked out to see what's going on with you. But if you can find out about your cancer while it's in its earlier stages, you have a better chance with a lot of these cancers of recovery. Not all the time. I'm not going to sit here and say, but you do have a better you have a better chance by from what the doctors say. But like I said, it's also people that I've met who were on their fourth stage of cancer, and by the grace of God, they were healed. Like, I met an older lady, and I'll never forget her. Her name was Miss Martin, and she was so sweet. Like, you know how you just meet some older people and they just are so full of energy and so sweet. Like, she's one of those people. You know what I mean? And I worked with her before, and that's how I met her. And she had, I forgot what type of cancer, but I know she said it was stage 4, and then it went away. So don't give up hope. It went away. She was healed. You know what I mean? And it's been it's been a few years since I saw her, so I pray that she's doing well. But she was doing awesome then, and she was just very vibrant. You know what I mean? And so I just also want to say, I hope you have a beautiful day. It is Thursday, September 30th, and also tomorrow is the start of cancer. October 1st is the start of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So I'm definitely gonna put up tips and stuff about things that I learned in having breast cancer and going through chemotherapy and things that helped me, like what I saw other ladies do. And I appreciate all the other pink warriors, cancer warriors, lupus warriors, um, multiple sclerosis warriors. I mean, all these different conditions that's out. I mean, please just keep on just keep fighting, and don't give up. And I know it's not easy. I mean, some days are better than others. But one thing I learned also, one thing that I think helped a whole lot is that I don't take myself so seriously. Like, my hair was falling out, it fell out. I had cried a little bit. I mean, I cried when I looked at it, but I haven't had short hair quite a few times now, but I've never been bald. Like, I don't think I've ever been bald since before I was born. You know what I mean? Because I was one of them babies that had hair. So I still had a little hair even back then. So I've never seen myself fully bald until chemo. You know what I mean? So, but I remember I have a picture where I'm laughing with a patch of hair hanging off of my head. And to me, it's just much easier to get through something if you could smile and just enjoy the good times, because it's still good times even in the midst of a lot of hardship at times. You know what I mean? It's still times to smile and to be happy. And I thank you to all my loved ones who showed up for me. I mean, whether it was a text, a call, you visited, we was hanging out together, my friends that are loved ones and that was loved ones, even if I ain't seen you in a long time, like Lakeisha, for example. Like, I had, you know what I mean? I haven't seen you in ages, but I saw your message and I really appreciate it. And I know if you saw my response back, thank you so much. And I haven't, you know what I mean? God bless you. And I'll always have love in my heart for anybody that ever been in my life. You know what I mean? And that was a positive in my life. And the people who wasn't positive in my life, I still wish you well. And you know what I mean? I'll pray for you. You know what I mean? And bye bye, guys. I talked for 30 minutes and I don't have nothing else to say, but good night. And I think that's all I'm gonna say today. And just be blessed. God bless you. And if you have any comments, if you like this video, please hit that like. Please share this video and please subscribe to Monique is Joyful. And my name is Monique, and peace out. Good morning, everyone. Joyful ones. Today is my last day of chemo. Yay! I've been on chemo since the beginning of March, I believe, or either the end of February. It's probably like the end of February, and now it is July 20th, and I'm about to do my 16th round of chemo for breast cancer. And by the grace of God, I'll be healed by His stripes. I'm already healed by His stripes, and I am so excited. I'm just so happy about this, and I just wanted to share this moment because, even in the midst of the storm, I've been so blessed, and I would like to thank everybody for all the love and prayers, all my family, all of my friends, just everyone for being here, that thought of me, that prayed for me. I really appreciate it, and all the good vibes. And I just like to say thank you. Bye.